Hello everybody, what is going on? It is your boy C4 here, bringing you another projected Madden 15 overall video. You smashed the 15 likes on the last one, so today we're bringing you the San Francisco 49ers. As always, once this video hits the 15 likes, I will upload the next one in the series. But without further ado, jumping into the quarterback position, Colin Kaepernick of the San Francisco 49ers had a solid season last year. 3,100 total yards, 21 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. Obviously was very hot and cold throughout the season. Would have some great games, would have some not so great games. Added 500 total yards on the ground and 4 touchdowns. Him being a dual threat quarterback. Definitely still warrants an 87 overall. I don't think anything much higher because he was so hot and cold in games last year. There were a bunch of games where he looked seemingly like he couldn't complete a pass. And then other games where he just seemed like he couldn't miss a pass. So just for him being so hot and cold, we're going to give him the 87 overall. The running back, Frank Gore, had an excellent season, showing that, ageless wonder as well at 31 years old. Still had 1,200 total yards from scrimmage and 9 touchdowns. 93 might be just a little bit too high. Let me know what you think, 49er fans, but I think 93 is just for Frank Gore. Really helped carry the team last season. Also, they got rookie Carlos Hyde, who was my #1 running back in my draft rankings at a 74. Will be interesting to see how many snaps he gets this year. Probably, I assume, a little bit to try to take some of the load off Frank Gore, who is getting older. Wide receiver Anquan Boldin pulling in at 91 overall. Had a great year last year. 85 receptions, just under 1,200 yards and 7 touchdowns. Michael Crabtree again showed since he came back, and just the 5 games that he played, 19 receptions, 300 yards and 1 touchdown. I think Michael Crabtree's going to be poised to have a 1,000-yard season this year with Kaepernick. They had a good rapport going. They also acquired Stevie Johnson too from the Buffalo Bills, who has an 81 overall. Tight end position, obviously Vernon Davis, one of the best, most athletic tight ends in the league. Last year had 52 receptions, 850 yards, and 13 touchdowns, pulling him in 94 overall. Left tackle, Joe Staley, one of the best. The Niners have one of the best O-lines in the NFL. Joe Staley, 94. Micah Potty, 93. Marcus Martin have a chance as a rookie to start as their center, 73. Right guard, Alex Boone, 87. And right tackle, Anthony Davis, 91. Now on the defensive side of the ball, where the 49ers really shine, we gave Ray McDonald an 87 overall, had 3.5 sacks last year, very disruptive as a 3-4 defensive end. And then Justin Smith, one of the best defensive ends in a 3-4, we gave him the 93 overall. Last year he had 6.5 sacks, just under 50 total tackles. He's an absolute animal, hasn't showed any signs of slowing down. Defensive tackle Glenn Dorsey really was a bust in Kansas City. Came here to San Francisco, had a pretty solid season last year at the nose tackle position, 2 sacks, 50 tackles. That's why we gave him the 81. Left outside linebacker AHMAD Brooks, we gave him the 87 overall. Was very, very productive last year in 16 starts, 8.5 sacks, 1 interception, 60 total tackles, which is, it's pretty hard to get your own tackles when you're competing with Willis and Bowman on the same team. Middle linebacker, obviously NaVorro Bowman was arguably the best middle linebacker last year, 98 overall. Really hope he recovers from that gruesome injury he suffered in the playoffs. 5 sacks, 2 interceptions, 145 total tackles. Outstanding season. And also got Patrick Willis there, 96 overall, 3 sacks, just over 100 total tackles last year, but he did miss 2 games due to injury. Also got a sleeper in Chris Boylin in the draft. A lot of people have him maybe as one of the top middle linebackers, so just even more depth for that 49er defense. Right outside linebacker, the bomber himself, Aldon Smith. Still have to give him a 97 overall, even though he's just horrendous off the field. In only 8 starts last year, 8.5 sacks. When healthy and when not being it, he's arguably one of the best pass rushers in the NFL. So you still have to give him a super high rating, but it's going to be interesting to see if he misses any time with those off-field antics he had this year. Corner, we have Tremaine Brock. We gave him a 82 overall, maybe a little bit higher. He did have 5 total interceptions last year and only 7 starts, but he is a nickel corner, which kind of affects his rating just a little bit. You also got Eric Wright, Chris Cook. Again, probably been the 49ers' weakness for quite some time, has been their secondary players. They did lose Carlos Rogers and Dante Whitner last year to free agency, and Terrell Brown as well. So it's going to be interesting to see who really decides to step up in the San Francisco 49ers secondary. Free safety, Eric Reid had an excellent rookie season, which is why we rewarded him with an 85 overall. Finished here with 4 interceptions and just under 100 total tackles. And at strong safety, Antoine Bethea coming over from the Indianapolis Colts. Another great solid signing. Maybe even an upgrade over Dante Whitner. We will have to wait and see, but a very solid signing there. Also, Jimmie Ward, their first-round pick. Really liked him, very versatile, and give him a couple years to understand the system and get a good rapport with everyone. He could be a very viable starter. Phil Dawson, 91, one of the more accurate kickers in the league. And punter Andy Lee, 92. Just great special teams from the 49ers. And there you have it. Those are the 49ers projected Madden 15 overalls. Make sure you make this video hit the 15 likes and I'll upload the next one. Make sure you subscribe to Beast Mode TV. And as always, it's your boy C4 saying peace out.